make sure we've got some audio on the audio mixer. Move it in a little closer to me. All right. So today, my multiplayer code is, I would say working is overstating it. I can get a connection, I can get a game started, and we're going to debug that. We're going to make it work better. Yeah, I've got another computer here because I am a yeah, because I've yep. Anyway, I've got another computer here, and we're running networked games, which is, it's more complicated. Turn-based multiplayer is going to be an interesting problem on several levels because you end up with all of this you end up with a lot of little minor, like completely game-breaking bugs in the end is my expectation. And I'm going to have all sorts of turn concurrency. One player is not going to end the turn and the other player is going to want to end the turn. All of that stuff. I haven't got any timing. So this is Steam. So Steam, create lobby. And then we go here. Here we are waiting in my lobby screen. Windows protected my other PC from the big bad OneMore virus. Let's see here. So what do we got? We've got, you know, it would be awesome if this all worked right out of the box. So anyway, so we've got this other computer here. We'll show the other computer and the giant mess. We got the other computer. It's running at the speed of my extra work, my work laptop from 5 years ago. And here we are using that good old work laptop to go through an earthquake. Let's see here. Man, all right. Well, we're not moving that camera again. It's not very friendly. All right, so here we go. We search for the test lobby we've just created. Oh, I wrote a, interesting. The search did not work very well. Okay, but regardless, here we are. We're going into the lobby. We're going into the lobby. We're going into the lobby. Oh, come on. That's why I stream. It's because it's obviously great comedic value. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Man, I need to redo this theme music so bad. Okay, so here we go. We return to main menu. Actually, we close this whole window. All right, now we start it up again. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so here we go. Create a test lobby again. Test lobby. Lobby creating. Need to lock all these buttons while it's creating. And test, think. Okay, test. And then here we do a search for lobby test, search for lobbies. And we go into this lobby. We click it once and only once. Come on. Come on. What's going on? Why did this just work and now it doesn't? That's super mega frustrating. Why is it failing? Okay. Great. Just bloody great. Okay, um, um, oh, don't, well, I guess you can zip them. It's not that big a deal. Okay. And then we got the drop file drop here. We want the download directory. Secondary client machine does not seem to be able to join lobbies. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh. Okay, well. Okay, so it needed to compact its context because I've had so many problems that it's got too much context. Okay, well, those are all out of tune. Children have dropped my guitar. What is it? All right. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, proceed. Ugh. Okay, so it's trying to build and it can't because it's. But I need to rebuild the whole. Need to get the whole thing. And try building again. I had the editor open. Okay. Okay, and the next step. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so for those interested in why debugging multiplayer problems is such a pain, let me give you a diagram in Paint. No. Well, yeah, Paint is going to be better because I need all the things I can get, all the memory I can get. My computer does not like building. Go like this. This is our code base, huh? I need to build our code base into a usable chunk of code, huh? It gets to go from here to here. Bonk. And then it needs to go from there down here to the secondary computer. But because I guess I should set up a local network. It used to be that setting up local networks was a good idea or an okay idea, but then everybody decided that they would be jerks on the internet. But now instead, so I don't do direct transfer. Instead, I go up into the cloud. Bump, bump, bump. Where's the cloud image? There's no cloud image. Okay, well, this is a star image. That's good enough. And we go from here, dink, to Google to Google. Oop, 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 oop. Nope. To Google. And this is Google. Google is no longer a star, sadly. I was very impressed with Google many years ago. No longer a star. You erase this. Monk. Google is sort of a erased star. It's just kind of a circle-ish thing now. Anyway. Yep. Here we go. And then we get to the other computer by doing all of these dancings, which I'm not very happy about. And here we go. We build, we do a platform, we do a packaging, we package our project. That's where directory I want to do it to. Soon, and by soon I mean hopefully day after tomorrow at the latest, maybe today, but maybe tonight. I've started packaging builds and putting them up on Steam. So if you want to play test this, just mess around with it. You're completely, I'm very happy to do it. And I'm hoping that people will, be willing to play this with me at some point because I think this is going to be a really cool game to play with other people. But here I am building something awesome alone. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. Huh? We'll see. We'll see if people actually like playing this game. I think they will. I think it's there's nothing else like this available, period. Like, war games about lying. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just that there isn't anything. Oop. Oh God. Flexion code generated, build started. Here we go. How hard is it? Oh, okay. So I'll do that. Not today, not while I'm on stream, but I'll do it later. Okay, make sure that this dying computer does not become a problem. And how's our build going? Our build, 37 actions started. All right. 37 actions started. That is okay. Well, if somebody I want to answer. The Wudang Mountains in China? No. George Thompson, teacher, Portland. No. Catalina. Oh, is he still there? I guess he's still working. No, maybe he's not. I don't know. All right. Well, I still around. Maybe I'll read this book when I'm done. Okay, 33. Okay. I mean, here we are, awaiting. I'm slowly becoming too self-conscious to play guitar on stream. That's the wrong answer. I may suck. But I will suck very, very, I may not be any good, but I'll be it. sleep. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we got garbage collection issues. We need to cut some memory. Cut some memory. I need 12 megabytes. Let's pull out Task Manager. Let's get rid of Notepad++. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we are, archiving, build successful. Great. Okay, so now we go through our whole process again, where we take this thing, we upload it to Google Drive, we zip it. All right, so we got all this. We got our packaged here. Hey, 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 okay. And we delete demo to prod E. Compress to a zip file. Six packaged products, 6 packaged versions since last night. Each package version takes about 7 minutes, 10 minutes to package and then upload, download, 10 minutes to have package and upload, download, so an hour on that alone, huh? Okay, well. And there's not really a better way to do this, except if I was in a corporate environment behind a thick firewall. Because that would lessen my concerns about like opening up my personal. I just don't have a I mean, I guess, wow. Okay, so when you put it that way, it would take me an hour, but the packaging is the long part. So here we are, we got demo to prod F. Do not be F, be W or T or, win, just win. Okay, and there we go. We're waiting for this to upload. 2 hours becomes 30 seconds in a very short time. Kind of, sort of, almost working. Kind of, sort of, almost working. And then we get this from the other side. Oh, and I'll clean up the log folder on the other side. Uh-oh. Oh no, if I gave it a bad log, I might be in trouble. Oh no. Okay, well, let's download this. So we get it downloaded on the other computer, all 695 megabytes of it. Demo2 prod E can be deleted on this computer. Oh, I hope I didn't. No. No. It makes sense that it was named differently because that was okay. Yeah, virus scan failed on Dem2 prod F. Of course it did. Extract all. Extract. And then we also open up OneMore on this computer here. We go to the package, we go to demo2 prod, Windows, OneMore.exe, and then we go into OBS and we're like, go to the game capture. Hey, OneMore capture. Game capture. OneMore debug game. Here we go. Yay! All right. So now we do a test and create a test lobby. Let's create the lobby. Okay, lobby created. It can't join the lobby still. You gotta be kidding me. This worked last night. What the hell? Lobby join failed. Try again. Okay. All right. So no, OneMore saved logs. Okay. Okay. Prod F. OneMore. All right. And then we go test. No. Search for lobbies. Search for lobbies. Joining lobby. Happening here. Okay, well, okay. I said at least when I create the lobby, So with AI start. Huh. Well, okay, that's really irritating. Okay. Really, really irritating. Make a cow like a I sound like a cow. I'm not doing well. Okay. Download this one file. I am going backwards. Okay, download. Um, able to, I ran a packaging, hoping to get to gameplay. Then, could not join the lobby on the client machine and could transfer appropriately to the game level in the on the host machine. What gives? Logs are in the file drop and demo and demo to prod locations. Okay. Great. Patch both issues that has so the host fed cook configuration actually including the cook map list. Oh. It's not in the cook list. It's my fault. Moron. Yes, proceed. I can swear that was at the cook. Mm. The AI is smarter than I am. Well, marginally. Okay. Yes. All of the things, all of the maps that you want to go to, levels that you want to go to need to be in the cooked list. Obviously. Dummy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now we go through our whole boot Unreal build, patch, or build, transfer to other machine. God, this is a boot Unreal, build the project, boot Unreal, transfer to second machine. I mean, oh, I'm hoping to God, I really think this game is going to be super fucking fun, super fun. All right, and here we go. We've got our this, we've got our this, we've got our this, we've got our this. We package the project to transfer it again. Okay. Okay, tab on Somster. Okay. Hide for 10 minutes. Great. All right. Well, that's not as hard as I thought it would be. It just looks hard. Sounds a lot better than the original. Let's see if I can we do the original. Okay, here we go. I have reached the point where I'm actually packaging. I've got a new build up on Steam that I mean, I was like, oh, it'll work well enough that I can test what I need to test if I put it on Steam, and I did not succeed. I did not succeed to put it on Steam, and test it. Like the new build on Steam is better. It's an improvement, but all the multiplayer stuff is broken. And so what I'm doing now is it's probably about as exciting as watching paint dry, because that's how exciting it is for me. Um, because I am basically fixing minor bugs, packaging it, moving the build from my primary machine to, which is here. So I've got a laptop here. I've got two laptops basically, but the primary laptop is like a gaming laptop, so it's powerful enough to do all of the development. So I'm compiling everything on the primary machine, and then I put it into Google Drive over here, bonk, and then I try and have multiplayer work, which is I mean, it's kind of a continuous back and forth, because there's just so many variables. The build takes 10 minutes, or it takes about 10 minutes for me to do this, like build, transfer, start the test on the main machine, join the test on the secondary machine. And I have not gotten to the point where I can get to the main machine building and then getting the test set up right, and then everything all moving into the map, because there was this weird issue where in packaging the project, the map name changed. And when the map name changed, or the map name didn't necessarily change, but it didn't recognize. And so, and on top of that, it turns out that when I packaged the project, I had forgotten, because I haven't done this enough times, I had forgotten to include the map in the, or the level, as it's referred to, in the build. So everything is slowly reaching, like every single bug takes maybe 10 minutes minimum just to test. And then I have to move the logs across. It's I'm hoping I think this game is going to be a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to need to do some tuning, but it's it's so different that hopefully people will enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, it's an intense experience getting this all set up. Oof. Here comes a little beep that says it's done building. Oh no, it's got to compile all the shaders. Oh, it's still looking for just a little more memory. Let's see, what else can I close? I can close that and that. I'm not a great salesman for how exciting this stream. Let's see, what is eating all this memory? Okay, GC. Did it get it? Did closing WhatsApp manage it? All right. Yeah, closing WhatsApp got me below the memory threshold. Awesome. All right, here we go. Archiving build successful. Great. Okay, now we go here. We delete these logs. We don't need those. Go here. Demo to prod. So demo to prod G now. Here we go. I mean, the hardest part of this song is tuning your guitar to your 12 string to drop D all the damn time. Oh, I also need a bar. Oh, for the pinky, does he use our pinky? Let's see here. All right, so he does. Yeah, he uses a rubber. Yeah. Okay. All right, and we have our demo2 prod G. F was a failure, unfortunately. Here we go. We got this. We got this. We go, hey, look at this. We're going to put this over here. Wait for it to upload. Set it up, download, go away. What are you going to school for, man? Capturing? Did it stop capturing? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Have we got the computer? Have we got this thing going yet? No. You're only 16. Oh. Well, then you're going to school to, you know, become. Now, do they? Oh, there is? Well, there should not be. Huh. Audio input capture. Advanced audio properties. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Because it looks like the delay is, here, let's do this. All right. Did that fix our delay? Does not look like it. Well, I have nothing nice to say about that. Give me 1 second to start this download. On the secondary machine. It can't download, it can't scan for viruses. Let's see here. OBS delay audio. Hey, look at that. There's somebody saying. So is the audio faster or slower? Wow. Advanced audio properties. And sync offset. Can I do negative milliseconds? I don't think so. Okay, well, we're gonna have to. There. Need to fix this without rebooting OBS completely. Huh. Okay. No. No. clock drift. Okay, could be the audio clock drift. It could be the audio. No, it could be audio. Okay, is that still? I want to say that's fixed, but I'm probably completely wrong. Yeah, it's a little off. Let's go here. And audio properties, sync offset, -100 milliseconds. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, that should be cleaner. Okay. Okay, downloads. And here we go. We delete the prod F, demo2 prod F. We go into prod G. Extract here. And then we open this on the primary. Let's see here. And on the primary, we get we switch to OneMore capture. I still need to change that. I desperately need to change that. All right, here we go. One more. More info, allow, run anyway. Go. All right, so test, lobby test, create lobby, lobby creating, lobby created. Okay, now we wait for the second machine to boot up the game. Okay. All right, and let's see if test, search for lobbies, test. Whoa. No, 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 no. Search for lobbies. All right. So it didn't send properly. Joining lobby. Okay. Why would it have a fatal error? Still joining the lobby. Oh, man. Okay, we got in. And then as soon as I join the lobby, it gives me a fatal error. That nobody can see over here, but hey, all right. And let's see, at least, can I fill with AI and start? Fill with AI and start. So it's probably not handling, when there's a fatal error like that, it probably isn't handling the player count appropriately either. Wonders, the wonders of software programming. Let's see here. Let me begin again. Okay. Now, what does this fatal error look like in the logs? Let me look at some logs here. Test, no. Windows, OneMore. Save logs. I mean, crashes. I should have crashes. Yeah, I have 2 crashes. aqprof.dll. Okay, so the A2. Okay, so we're gonna just try this. Test, create lobby. Creates a lobby. And let's make sure that I can click this button alone and just get it. Okay, so let's see here. Ukio. Oh, wait, over here. And that's a that's obviously a law definition. I love it. I don't have this button here. It's not even rendering. Oh my, it's there, but it's not rendering. Something is really wrong. Okay, great. Legal term referring to an informal agreement made between parties. Okay. Coco? No. Aquino? No. No, none of these sound like real words. Okay. Kino. It's the only one. Kikoi. Okay. So there were some real words in there. Great. Ready for next round. Okay. And let's just quit on this. Okay. So yeah. This needs a background. All right, so let's see if I can just not copy the logs over. I'm having crashing errors on the second machine. I get log windows failed to load aqprof.dll as well as vtune APIs, a few vtune API DLLs. I'm having crash on errors on the second machine when I try to join a lobby. Without giving you the full logs again. Okay, so we're gonna get the full logs across while it's that's not gonna work. Okay, fine. Because there's one thing I hate, it's sifting through logs that I don't really understand. Okay, and all right. Okay, so then we get these files off of the server. bring them back down. Okay. That was a terrible answer, but okay. The files are zipped. The files are going to be downloaded in a second. And now we take the downloads. Magically help me deal with this. Okay. Okay, into file drop. I just put the crashes in logs, perspective, directories, in the file drop folder. Okay, let's see what it has to say. Let's see here, new crash artifacts, content, travel network, or something else. Both. Pulling the network has crashed. See whether this is the same no pack. Oh, interesting. Not failing to join, it enters the multiplayer lobby and then crashes because we try to mirror the play into the EOS Plus lobby match attributes. Unsafe on the client on this setup. Okay, fair enough. I really don't want to close the editor again and do all of this, but fair enough. So it's patched. Yes, proceed. Okay. So it's trying to write back to Epic and failing. And thus I need to go back through again and clean everything up. Okay. Okay. Replicated WordGame player state. Build is clean. You need to package again report before retesting. This is the only remaining client side client join crash. The next should make it into the lobby without that access violation. Okay. Well, that means that the rest of this multi-box testing needs to wait until the next week or until tonight after streaming, because this laptop, the small one, is destined to go be beaten by children. children time for you. Well, hello, everybody. What happened to us, Friday?
It's Mommy's birthday.
Oh, really? It's Mommy's birthday? All right. Well, here we are. Let's see here. So now we've got this, and we're going to go into the. We're going to go into the multiplayer lobby. I can test everything. I can run everything from the selected viewport side here. What? Okay. Can I do? Login failed. Okay, so I can't create a lobby without doing a standalone thingamajigamajabob. I need to go into stimulate in a standalone game. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay. Create lobby. All right, what does this actually look like? Okay, so I want this to have a background. I need the default cursor location to be there. I need to, okay, so let's look at the things I need to get this screen a little more respectable. The game ideas, where is, okay. So to do, get the archive to do, this is, I want an overlay that covers most of the background. I want an overlay that covers most of this too. Okay, so we go in here. Widgets, lobby chat. This needs a wrap background. This needs to be wrapped with an overlay. And the overlay needs to have an image. Add an image here. And the image needs to be a GUI background 725 by 770. And that needs to be a lot wider, a little taller. Oh, okay. So that just goes as big as it'll go. And then we want an opacity of a much lower opacity, just to give it a background. And this again, we want a background image. Okay. Okay, so all of those things should, ooh, yuck. Let's give it 20 padding. No, that's not what I want. Okay, and then let's just widen this. I mean, this is just cheating, but it's fine. And then we go like, we take all these three. We left align them because because the existing alignment system is not a good idea. And we go like that. And we see how that looks. New subscriber a few days ago. Wasn't even paying attention. Fantastic. All right, here we go. One here. And create lobby. Chat here. Whoa, that's some. Okay, well, that needs not suck like that. Not be that bad. That's really terrible. Okay. That's really terrible. Let's see here. Padding. What? I did not forget your mother's birthday. I am not a monster. 1 second. What? What? The pool is open on Mommy's birthday? That sounds like what you want to do, not what Mommy wants to do. Okay. Okay. All right, so here we go. We've got margin 0. Different. And it looked a lot worse when it was in the client. Oh. Okay, so Unreal Editing, Unreal Networking is a monster of a problem sometimes. And I can't even create lobbies on EOS in the Unreal Editor, which is weird, but I'm not going to argue because arguing with the editor is futile. And here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, mouse moves around, all sorts of things, weird things happen. All right. Test. Create lobby. All right, so we've got this. There, the chat no longer changes the thingamajig and test. This definitely needs to be a lot lighter. This is really problematic. Okay. We want this to have like a 0.5 to 5 and tint 0.25 and tint of 0.25. Yeah, it just needs to be, it needs to be a lot less pronounced. The brush, this chat box needs, let's go with 10 padding. Oof. Let's just give it 20 padding. It doesn't need, I mean, I'm not worried about 50. That kind of gives it a lot more. Let's see what that actually looks like. See if it's just ridiculous. Bum, bum, bum. Show up. It's time. Let's go back here. Okay. Now we've got this up again. Okay. And test. Create our lobby. Lobby creating. Buttons need to be frozen. Okay. Now is this text what happens if I spew a huge hoax of some guy I just met on the internet? Awesome. It just chops you right off. I'm kind of okay with that, but okay, fine, I'll fix it. All right, and then we need these the text chat contents. Now the text chat contents, contents. BP lobby chat. How does BP lobby chat work? It's been a long time since I built this. Update chat window. Chat contents. Add message to chat window. Okay. And that is BP lobby message widget. All right. So this is message and server time seconds. I don't really want it to be a float. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a good node. To a truncated, okay, hour, is 6 seconds. Value in text. Okay, so here we go. We do a floor. Floor truncates it to an int. Great. Then, oh, really? Those floor returns an int. That's fine. Okay. And then total seconds becomes, okay, so we take this, go over here, total seconds becomes a div divide 600 odd 60, and then that's minutes. Okay. Okay. No, it's like a multiplayer lobby. Right now, seconds and milliseconds. I just want it to display well. Oh my. No, even that isn't right. It's the time since multiplayer spawn. It should really rarely be 5 to 10. Pretty sure. Okay, so both ints to text. Okay. And then format text to text. Text. And then format text. And then add a okay. Okay, so what is, so this I can do like, okay, and then this is 3600 is minutes. Divide by 60 is minutes. Mod 60 is seconds. Okay. And then okay, well, let's see if that does better. I don't need perfect. Okay. I'd like perfect. Okay. some extra formatting and lightness marks here. So this BP lobby message needs this, and then it needs space dash. And then we want to format this text to no, format text, and then give name in here, go there, and while I think about a better setup for that, maybe that will just be fine. It's a little bit of hope. All right. Really? Well, that doesn't. Oh. Well, that needs to go. Okay, so why I would do that, I don't know, but I'm not going to do it again. And I really would like to take this, go over here. This goes here. Break this link. Move that. Move this here. Okay. Move these over here and this over here so that everything looks like it's in order. Oh. Where is that red error message and why I have all the time to catch it? Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. Oh, just fine. I mean, it could use some more work. My graphic designer will be very angry if he ever sees it, but this return to main menu definitely needs to be left justified instead of center justified. I know it's center justified just looking at it. Why does it look different? Paddington. Why is this text, does this have a space at the beginning? It does. Ah, okay. Doesn't show up when you're center justified, but when you aren't, it's fine. Okay, and then this is um okay, it's not forcing. Goal is to make a fun game. Goal is not to make a perfect UI. I'm so curious what those little spots are. Okay. No. Okay. Huh. I tried to add. Okay. Um. Uh. Oh. How do you set the minimum integral digits in blueprint? Oh, okay. And then that has a minimum of digits of 2. All right. And that goes, okay, that goes up here to minutes. That goes here to seconds. That's deleted. Okay. Use grouping. Okay. Okay. In retrospect, this title was a complete lie. Oh. Update. Okay. Yeah, that was a complete lie of a title. And I apologize to anybody that was planning and hoping to play this game. Trust me, I was planning and hoping to play this game too. Soon. Hi. This, this is some nice text. Really nice text. I should wrap it. Okay. BP lobby message. This designer. Wrap, auto wrap text. Great. Okay. And I also want to go back to the lobby chat. I want this to is there an input to the GUI text box that allows it to maintain focus after the scene or after the level loads and while you're in the level? Or a setting. Set keyboard focus. Okay, so it's on the thing, and then we want to Set keyboard focus. I wonder if, let's just let me do that, even if it's not. Um, so it's bad manners to set it in widget. In play. Ew. Well, that's not fun. Okay, fine. Set keyboard focus chat input. New. Okay. I mean, who talks a second? Talks and text the second they get into it. Okay, so display lobby game mode. Um, delay 2.2 seconds, and then my lobby chat, get my lobby chat, focus, this focus keyboard, set focus keyboard chat input, okay. Setting this delay. Okay, so it doesn't, we don't want it there either. We want it in the player controller. Okay. Where's that added? I think it's added in the HUD widget. So if it's added in the HUD widget, That's a good point. You can usually do git HUD. Okay, yeah, all right, that's fine. That's a good pass-through solution. Let's go here. We get the HUD widget. Multiplayer lobby HUD. Um, and then lobby chat. Okay, and um, no, not what I want. Okay, well that should work. It's a little ugly, and then it does it. Oh, it needs a. Okay, and just create lobby. Okay, and after I hit the enter key, it should also um, 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 that's interesting. Send chat. Okay, so after you send a chat, you should give it focus anyway. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. All right. Lobby chat needs to be design and designer. It needs, this needs to be font. Where is the font? Roboto. Yeah, okay, it's not Roboto. It's this. It's the bold one. Uh-oh. Oh, it wouldn't handle that. Interesting. Okay. Uh, start just journaling here. Morning. I had toast for breakfast. There was also an egg. It was fundamentally the most exciting thing. First. Oh, too long. All right, so let's see how many characters it takes to make this annoying. Interesting. I would assume it would be 128. Can I copy paste here? Huh. I can. I cannot scroll appropriately. Is that just because it's too short? Okay. Test, 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 test. Oh, my scroll bar is a total mess. Okay, fair enough. Text chat scroll box. Bar. Let's see what the scroll bar. Um, um, okay. Um, on text committed, set keyboard focus. After sending chat message, set keyboard focus. No, that's not where we want to go. We don't want to go into writer. We want to know why. Go and go multiplayer, okay. But right next to it's not doing what I expected. Oh, geez. It is time for me to go watch children. Um, I need to lock this while it's doing that stuff. Okay, and test. No. How did I break that? Okay. What did I do here? All right, well, that's so good. No. Okay. Okay. Children are wonderful right now, apparently. Oh, he is taking the computer away. And I am going out there. Okay. Well, let's see here. What do we got? Come on. Wake up. Okay, create lobby. Send. Okay. All right. Fill with AI and start. That button should work. Okay. Okay, so it did. Great. Okay. Oh. on that note, I got a lot done today, but it wasn't what I expected. And I wish you all a happy evening. Good luck to you wherever you are and whatever you're up to. From the thingamajig. Well, I appreciate everybody who showed up, said hi, hung out,